Welcome to 1111 Tarot. If you are new to us, this is a special. I normally broadcast Monday through Friday, and we are a true crime tarot community. We do tarot readings, but what we're doing this weekend is we are reviewing my older readings from September over the Gabby, Petito, and Brian Laundrie case. If you're a true if you're truly meant to do this, your readings will hold up over time. And even then, you still need to go back and review those readings to learn from them when there is answers. So we are on part 4. It was I believe it's the 5th video I put out. I skipped the one because it's maps that I took us down to Yosemite, where I still feel to this day that's true. So you might want to watch that video. Gab's name comes up on the path, literally as the town on the way to Yosemite. And there's other key markers on the route he would have basically taken to get to Yosemite in California before he went to Florida. So when he took Gabby's van and he left, there is an extraordinary amount of time for him, like 6 days totally from August 25th, or even if you went August 26th, then you've got the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st of August, and then him arriving possibly around the 1st of September. We have 5 days. Now, I've driven from Oregon all the way to Florida, and it's a 3-day trip. That's with stops. So there was a lot of wasted time. And what did Brian do during all that time while driving to Florida? I truly believe, and that's how I feel, I was guided that, and you can see because I use maps to get there, that he took this path right down to Yosemite, and then he went to Florida. He always wanted to go there. He told the Moab cop that that was one of his dreams. He has killed Gabby. And I think he's like, well, the hell with it. I'm grabbing that van and I'm going to Yosemite because that's one of my bucket lists. And if he did kill himself, which some of you believe he did, I personally don't. I believe it's a complete false narrative. And we're going to be getting into that because this reading, I believe he would have hit that place just to get it off his bucket list. So this reading is called, let's start off with the date. So Gabby Petito's body was found on the 19th of September. This is uploaded on the 21st. So we've got the 19th she's found, the 20th, and now on the 21st. I did a video in between there where I played Goodbye, Miss American Pie. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. Okay. I play that song, which then I take a day of silence just to, me and Gabby needed to catch our breath. Right away on the 21st, I get this intuitive hit that there is some bull crap going on. Gabby starts sending me visions and dreams and messages, and I call it a download because I don't know what else to call it. It's a wad of information shoved into your head. And that's how I start this reading on the 21st, is I start off saying I've received a download, and I tell you everything that I'm about to then later reveal in the cards themselves. So this gets crazy. And I believe this is, now don't quote me because there's so many videos out there. We have over 200. We cover all cases. Oh, by the way, if you are family, I am not taking you for granted. I missed you and welcome home, lovelies. I just know you guys are going to be there for me and the missing. I just know it in my heart. So if I ever forget to say it, it's not because you're forgotten. All right, lovelies. So again, September 21st. This is, let me get to it and read the whole title because the titles tell us so much. And now we know who the bear is. We know who the loyal dog is. We can look at the cards now and we can actually understand why we thought what we did. It's a huge, huge learning process. And if we're going to get better at finding these missing kids, we need to be held accountable. All gifted people have to go back and hold themselves. It's not important for you to hold them accountable as much as themselves. And I choose to do mine publicly because I believe I've done the dark night of the soul for years. I had nightmares, night terrors that the earth would explode. I would see children ripped from their beds, and I would put myself through hell and back to shed my fears. So I've done the work. And in that, my gifts got strengthened. And I was orphaned at 4. I was abandoned in a motel. It was after being put in foster care, and weeks and weeks later, they finally located a living relative of mine that I was fortunate was my grandmother. So with that, I came a long ways, just to give you a little bit of insight of who I am. To know now that my life path has taken me to help finding missing children, I cannot tell you how rewarding that feels. So September 21st, 2021. Now, what's today's date? Let me just confirm. January 23rd, 2022. A lot of 2s in here, right? I just wanted to look at that. So September 21st, 2021, did Brian Laundrie feed the bear? Now remember, the bear card is now Mama. Mama helps eat the fish. The bear is the picture. We keep getting through the readings, and we can't shake that card. It's the bear eating the fish, standing up on its back hind legs, eating the fish. Gabby is a Pisces. We now know that. Mama Bear helped eat that fish. She's the one that strengthened Brian Laundrie and gave him the means to accomplish what he did. And face it, she raised that monster. It says, I'm never going to get through this title. I'm just so passionate right now. I feel rejuvenated. Gabby is here. You might see orbs. That's been happening. Gabby came in yesterday. Well, actually the night before. I was up till 5 a.m. and I began to just watch my old videos for me to go through them and reflect. And when I did, Gabby's energy came back, and I just bawled all night. This is going to sound crazy, in a happy way. I could see how beautiful her light is. I could see what she's accomplished, and that she lived her life. Cut short, we felt. But look what she did in that short amount of time. I was so proud of her. And she and I were like hugging in the spiritual world, and it was incredible. And she said, let's share this. And so we're here. Did Brian Laundrie feed the bear? The letter. Okay, so we know who the bear is. Mama Bear, Papa Bear, right? Of the Laundries. The letter, which we now know is the confession letter inside the notebook, backpack. And I sing stuff like that through these readings. Now we get an interesting twist. 2 days after Gabby's found, Brian's reported missing by his parents, I believe, which we knew better. We get false narrative as part of the title. What's the false narrative? Oh, you wait. It's going to tell you all. And indeed, it all comes to fruition. And then it says, plotting a plan. Are y'all ready? You ready for this, lovelies? Let's go. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. I'm Dannie, also known as RD, over on the Missing in Minutes channel. You can find the link down below. You guys, I've been getting downloads. About Brian. Go read the song Sorry Miss Jackson. That's what he gave me. The song Sorry Miss Jackson. He sent me this in the 5D.
It explains everything. You need to read the explicit lyrics.
Explicit
Sorry, Miss
lyrics.
Jackson.
I'm painting my nails so we can do a reading later.
Apologized a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Something like that. But there's a lot to the story. You gotta read it. I'm about to get a serious storm. And I was told earlier today we have a calm before the storm hits, and it's gonna hit like I see fire. I see a fire energy. Could be fire sign. I don't know his sign. I see
a fire sign. I would like to know who that fire sign is to this day.
Very uncomfortable silence. Something very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable silence. Something very uncomfortable is going to get exposed.
Possibly he took an easy way out.
Possibly he took an easy way out. Remember, as soon as Brian gets found, it gets dead quiet. That's that uncomfortable silence. We have a storm. Something very uncomfortable is found out. And then it's followed by a silence. And then we go from there.
We're going to find out in the cards, hopefully, what that is.
Now, I'm just telling you stuff. I'm not reading cards.
In his chart, I sense a big Scorpio energy around him. This Scorpio...
I said, I sense a big Scorpio energy around him. He is a Scorpio. We know that now. I didn't know any of that then. How would I?
Around him, there's a letter.
There's a letter
I've been talking about that's locked up.
That
it's like he's going...
I'm not meaning to pause it constantly, but I can't help it. This letter that's locked up. We now know that's the letter in the journal locked up by the feds.
To fake his death or something, to make people think he died and go live a whole new life. I'm supposed to speak my truth on that.
Supposed to speak my truth?
Sounds crazy.
Even though it sounds crazy?
This letter will be found soon. It's communication. It could be on a computer. There could be information about a suicide.
This letter will be found soon. It could be on a computer. It could be about a suicide.
I would hate to think it was on Gabby's side, but I am seeing
crazy.
A different kind.
The Divine and Gabby like worked very well.
False.
I'm looking for the word.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
I don't know how to explain it. We'll see it in the cards.
There's
also a capsule buried underground with evidence. I got the specific word, evidence.
There's a capsule buried underground with the specific word, evidence. We have yet to find a capsule buried underground. But could I have seen it as underground because it was underwater, being the wet bag, a capsule? Think of how a capsule would be airtight, watertight. A capsule, something to preserve something, right? Just a thought.
I don't know where, so we'll be asking. And I got that there's a life path of 6, which is my life path, but I also sense it.
My life path is 1. I have no idea why I thought that.
Watching this about serving humanity, that might resonate with you. There'll be a 22 coming. I just felt the top of my head touch.
And 22 is when we got all that information.
Storm's coming to you guys, and it's hot as the get out in here. And yet we have a cold front coming in Wisconsin, so this is going to be a hell of a storm. So
hell of a storm.
Comes,
so when this comes,
it's going to tear the stuff up.
It's going to tear the stuff up.
And then there's going to be some calm, quiet, unrest.
All of this from downloads without flipping a card. There's going to be a calm unrest. Waiting on.
A big decision he may be going through right now.
Can't make it up, you guys.
Double life.
All right,
I'm going to grab a drink. And then, you guys, I'm going to hit this really loud little bowl 3 times. So if you have headphones on, I would ask you to kindly remove them so I don't break your eardrums.
Headphones on, take them off.
All right, here we go, lovelies. Archangel Michael, hold my hand as I walk through the tarot. Guide me safely to deliver the message as a conduit for the highest good of Gabby, Petito, and her loving family, and all that are concerned for her. I ask to be shown the information provided that will show me what is coming next. What will we learn next? Prepare us. Show us the truth. Keep us on the straight and narrow. I ask for protection, spiritual, physical, emotional, financial. Protection for my fur babies from youngest to oldest, my children youngest to oldest, grandchildren youngest to oldest, my family youngest to oldest. Nothing may harm me. I appreciate the gifts, the abundance, the protection, and the clarity. Thank you.
You notice how heavy I did the protection?
Innocently, I had to go to the basement. It's
because of Brian's family.
Right now, just started
3,
outside.
3, 3,
I had to,
3,
like, button down the
33.
hatches, so I'm telling you, there's something coming that's going to be about buttoning down the hatches.
Something coming about buttoning down the
You guys see the
hatches.
storm coming.
Storm is
this
coming.
Is why I'm doing the reading. Brian Lowry.
Brian Laundrie. Laundrie. See? Brian Lowry was then found, I think it was 2 weeks later. He was 8 miles from Jackson Hole. He was only 20 or 18 miles or 20 miles or something like that from Gabby's body. Spirit works in miraculous ways, but I said his name. Just like I had said Brittany in the other read.
Maybe he's going by different names, sowing the seeds. Knave of Swords in reverse.
Knave of Swords in reverse. I wish I could see y'all in chat. I can see it if it's really big caps. I can see it if it's a bright color because you're real far away.
Is all about
sorry, guys. It's how I had to do it this time.
The seeds that were planted.
In fact, I should fix the camera.
Yeah. Something stopped, if you will, such as Gabby. Or he's on a path.
Or he's on a path.
He took something from camp for real.
He took something from camp.
We've got the teepee, and we have the cook stove, and then
He took something from camp. We have the teepee, and we have the cook stove. I'm wondering, when the Laundries go camping, is that when Daddy pulled out his gun and thought, well, you know, when we go camping, I always take this gun. And then they get done camping and Brian takes off and he's got Daddy's gun?
Sneaking out of camp.
Sneaking out of camp.
Liar, cheater, thiefer. What did you do? What did you do, Brian? Dark night. You wanted a cup of love. Show me this cup of love. What is this about? You snuck out of camp? And what? Are these cards? They're in the upright.
Snuck out of camp.
Really, do you think? Do you think? You guys, check it out. He's sneaking away. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, Robert Lowry.
Camp. But he left her camp, too. He's a coward. He's a liar, he's a cheater, and he's a thiefer. And he took the sword so somebody else can't tell on him.
The sword is communication.
He took something so it can't be found out.
Took her phone.
He has that something in his hand, and he's dark night. He's moving
he has
at
it
night.
in his hand. He's moving at night.
Yeah, he's got this. We'll work it out. We'll battle to try to work this together in reverse.
He's not going to work it out.
Not working it out. Oh, no. He's got this youthful energy with this little wand in his hand, if you know what I mean. He's going to try to pull a little magician flip on us.
He's going to try to pull a magician.
Yeah, he's not going to work together.
Flip on us.
He's
Switch
now
stuff
not
up.
working with anybody. This is the Three of Pentacles. Cooperating, working together. He's not. He's not going to work with the reading, he said. Well, he's going to in another way then. Because I've been guided to do the reading. He's not going to work with anybody because he's a liar, cheat, thief. He doesn't want to be found out. Continue. Okay. We're going to get a little bit more of the story over here. What did you do to Gabby the last time you and Gabby were together?
What did you do to Gabby the last time you and Gabby were together?
What is this all? Oh my God. I don't know if I want to know this. All right. Here's a story he's willing to share today.
Here's a story.
And I feel his energy today, and I don't know why.
And I felt his energy that day, and I don't know why.
So he was locked up in his head about her.
Locked up in his head.
And he was keeping her locked up. This is Eight of Swords.
Keeping her locked up in her head.
A mental prison. So he was keeping her locked up in her head, fighting a mental prison within herself. So he imprisoned her mentally.
We know that.
Three of Cups. Because of too many energies.
He was so jealous of that business.
Also because of indulgence. Possibly tipping cups or numbing.
Numbing.
This is the healing. It's being very vulnerable. It's the star card. She wanted to become a star.
And she
wanted
did.
To be, on YouTube and be seen. And he didn't like that. Yeah, I always get him the magician in reverse. He was a master manipulator and he wanted to control the star. This is all about control. When the magician's in reverse, like I told you, this is a very awake person that has control issues. And there's that control issue. Aries on the board, it's him. He's got to be that fire sign I was talking about.
Well, and to be honest, he does have fire in his chart. I did check. A lot of it.
And he's got sheet. He's not talking.
He's not talking.
Pisces, he won't talk about her.
He won't talk about her.
There's definitely secrets about her that he knows. There's those pillars.
Those pillars?
Two
okay.
peaks come up.
I think it was DDD. I think it was you, DDD. One of you guys, one of our family members, pointed out that those pillars that keep coming up are the Teton Mountains, which now I get it. We have that resolution now. We understand the full understanding why I kept getting these two pillars. These two peaks kept coming up over and over again. So when somebody says it's probably the Teton Mountains, I went and looked, and the profile indeed is literally the two mountains, the two peaks. Just, it wasn't clicking at the time.
He's splitting. Look at that. He's on the run with his backpack. No less. See his backpack?
Backpack.
This is also Pisces energy, which is interesting.
Pisces energy, which is
Gabby was
Gabby's.
Pisces. Okay. The Lovers
Backpack.
in reverse.
I literally just got done saying he's going to split with just his backpack. Backpack.
Between lovers.
He did too.
Where's he going? To offer some love to someone else. Fresh love. Because he ended the other. This person has a cut on their chest and they're strung up.
A cut on their chest and they're strung up.
On a tree trunk.
They're strung up on a tree trunk. Still don't know what that... That could be Bob Lowry.
They've been through everything.
We don't know.
They've been through it all. It can also be considered the death card in a way. And we know that that's true with Gabby. Okay. All right, let's continue. Show me what else you have on the table here. What are you showing me? Single and flying and stable. He's got money backing him.
Single and flying. Later we find out Brian left Moab on the 17th of August and flew home.
From Mommy.
Alone.
The Queen of Chalice.
He's got backing from Mommy, the Queen of Chalice.
Feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
2 9s, 99. 99 red balloons.
I cannot sing. Oh my God.
Something about 99. Might be on Route 99.
Route 99?
Yeah. He literally packed his bags and he went off to find the 2 cups that work for him, his happiness.
He did pack his bags.
He packed his bag and he's on a journey.
He packed his bag and he's
literally
on a journey.
Backpack.
Literally, backpack. I just said it. By the light of the moon.
So we have 9, 9, and we have an 8. 9 of Swords in reverse. He's not acting rash now. Now he's really thinking stuff out. He's really planning now.
Putting little stickies on.
Let's see his challenge that he's going to face.
Let's see his challenge that he's going to face.
Cards on the ground. Card on the ground. Card on the ground.
Sometimes I'm goofy.
Death.
Death. That's the challenge he's going to face. Now, in my opinion,
interpret that how you see
his
fit.
challenge is to fake his death.
He's going to fake his death.
Oh, there it is. I just said it. He's going to fake his death, I said. Or actually do it. I believe he faked it.
Card. He's going to, somehow he's going to try to make it seem like he's gone.
Somehow he's going to try to make it seem like he's gone, I said.
And then he's going to go to work. And master himself. What are you mastering here, Brian? What is it that you're mastering? Can you show me? Lord, your emotions. Because you're in your head in a nightmare that never ends, 9 of Swords.
Indeed.
And you're actually asking for strength to get through this. Are you kidding me? Why, did the lion eat the girl?
Why, did the lion eat the girl?
I said, why? I got the Empress, the pregnant Empress, in reverse.
When I see the Empress in reverse, I think of Brian's mom.
He's going to work on trying to get this out of his head and get some protection, keep protected, stay strong. Because the Empress is in reverse. She's gone. His Empress is gone.
Oh, I smudged my nails.
The Grim Reaper's coming.
Grim Reaper's coming.
And I know it.
And I know it.
But I think he's going to fake it.
I think he's going to fake it, I said.
He's going to fake it somehow.
Fake it somehow.
Or he's really going to do it. I don't know. I don't normally say death, but this situation, intuitively I can feel there's something going on here. Alright, let's get some oracle cards on the side, which is weird because I just got told clock tower. Wow.
About to get interesting.
What else? Just show me what we need to know. What's coming next? When the storm hits, what's this about? The mountain. He's headed to the mountain. 21.
Now.
It's also an 8.
I keep getting mountain, mountain, mountain. And we already knew where Gabby had been found was mountains. This mountain, I believe, for those of you that believe like I do, that he's still alive, is where he was going.
Where I kept saying I had had something to do with an 8. It still does. Something about an 8. Something
an 8.
About 21.
And a 21.
And it's about the mountain.
And it's about the mountain.
What mountain? Show me this mountain. Can you show me what mountain? Give me an identity of the mountain. Could be Montana or Oregon.
Montana, Oregon.
Mountain. What? Show me this mountain. Here's the story. Where he can see the stars clearly in the sky.
Where he can see the stars clearly in the sky.
And plant his seeds.
And plant his seeds.
Yeah, there could be grizzly near this area.
Grizzly near the area.
The mice. In reverse. Hidden. Living little. Hidden. The bear is a protector.
The bear is a protector. I'm just starting to understand that's his mother.
Missoula, Montana. I've been getting that intuitively for a few days.
That's what led me to, right there, Missoula, Montana, then led me to Rebecca Barsotti, who was missing.
Something about his family has land somewhere where there's mountains and stuff. There's some family tree here. Is this Grandma and Grandpa's? Show me who owns this property.
No, we later find out that his family owns, allegedly,
this is old family.
juice stores,
like you would consider
over in the Bahamas.
They've been married for eons.
Well, y'all,
And
I'm not doing the greatest on my nails right now, but worthy of a read.
Somebody that he sees as a guide that he feels he can trust.
Someone as he sees as a guide, someone he can trust, I
And
said.
it's about these seeds he's going to plant where he can be slick.
Where he can be slick and plant
He thinks
seeds.
he's being clever, but look. The crow sees him.
The crow sees him. The universe sees him. He can't hide. I think that's the drone. When I said the crow sees him, it's a picture of a crow on the card overlooking the bigger picture. And I, honest to God, think that that is the drone that later, because the drone comes into play, I want to say within a day or two of this video, or a week. It happens soon. 3 sneezes. God bless you.
I don't know what that means. I'm just saying. 3 sneezes. 3 sneezes.
I wish I'd have known I was talking to my future self, right?
Trying to be clever.
Trying to be clever.
Because he cut out the rose, see? He got rash with that.
He cut out the rose.
He wants to make some money by cutting some.
He cut out the rose. And then we found out later that Rose, Gabby's friend, tried to make a birthday meeting with her. And Gabby didn't even wish her happy birthday or nothing. So he did indeed cut that rose right out.
Flowers. All he's got to do is grow this organic stuff. I see I-A-K.
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 I am killer.
I-A-K.
Okay, they're done, but one is crooked.
I-I-K. I-I-K. K-I-I. Sickle.
I'm not going to tell you what one's crooked, that way you don't see it.
He's literally going to be cutting plants. He's reaching into plants.
See, and you could also see it as him planting something, too.
The wish.
Because I believe there's no way Mom and Dad Laundrie
comes along and gives him that backing to be able to get here.
Somebody comes along and gives him that backing to get to where we are. All right, so
financial support.
He's got a financial supporter is what I'm about to say. Right there it tells me I'm getting planting. I'm thinking of seeds. I'm thinking of plants, literal plants, because he liked plants, which, why would I not think that, right? But are the cards predicting that there is going to be evidence planted by the bear, which we know as Mama Bear and Papa Bear now, that plant seeds of evidence. Just asking.
Order in this game. We know that.
This is why we
White
have to
ride.
take our reading and understand.
All right, let's get some
We could be
tarot
right,
for it a little bit deeper.
but there
than
could be
this
other
little
meanings. Many layers.
All right, so that story. Remember that?
Purple power.
He's overindulging. She's trying to heal over here at night, living in the night. He's the master manipulator in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody that's not.
Brian would often get the devil card, okay? Which can mean the person has toxicity. Doesn't mean that they're evil. It means that they have addictions or they're obsessed with something. It could be that somebody is addicted to their job, okay? And they can get that card. But when you get the magician in reverse, we have a master manipulator because they can manifest, but they do it in a reverse way. They're using dark magic. I would get the devil card with the magician in reverse for Brian all the time. And I also keep getting 33. I really believe that, to be honest, I really feel strongly. We have Masons, we have the Laundries, and we have a fake death, because if you go back to the first reading, at the very end of it, I show the bear with the loyal dog making a six of pentacle payout to the King of Swords. Law.
Okay, mentally. They're really,
Oh.
really imbalanced.
And just one more thing. Don't y'all think that Brian looks like the lawyer more than his dad?
Emperor, controller. Very controller.
Did I say that out loud?
A new cup of love. No more choices between lovers, because he's out the door.
He's out the door.
Get these two pillars. Pisces energy. It's dead. He's out the door because she's dead.
He's out the door because she's dead.
Yeah, he's going on a trip to find the two cups he wants. He's not being rash about it, but he wants to go after his dreams. And he wants to stay single. He may have his eye on somebody single. Mommy Warbucks here is going to be paying for some stuff or something.
Mommy Warbucks is going to be paying for some stuff or something. Isn't that interesting when we have her, and I had seen the court card, and now we see where she's had to go to court and she's trying to get $20,000 of Brian's money? What do you want to bet that wasn't Brian's money? What do you want to bet that was Mommy gave Brian money? And she wants her money back. Because you can see Brian really wasn't a hard-working guy.
Okay. Let's get into this energy. Show me illumination, clarity, and wisdom. The law.
The law.
The law is going to find some communication.
Who says that? Unless it's right. That's specific. The law is going to find some communication. What do we got?
It's a letter.
It's a letter or
Some
something.
form of communication that's going to be a storm.
They find some sort of communication that is going to be a storm. The notebook. The FBI found the notebook. And I just said, and this is 2 days after they find Gabby's body. We don't even know where Brian is. He's been reported missing this day.
Like a storm on the media.
Storm on the media.
Everybody's going to be talking about it.
Everybody's going to be talking about it. Because it's the law.
And I think it's going to be about the communication about him, or he said it.
Communication about him, or he said it.
It's in illumination. It's in the 11th house, which is your social media.
Social media.
Everybody's going to find out about this.
Everybody's going to find out about it.
Show me what this letter is about.
Show me what this letter's about.
Communication that they find. What is this communication they find?
What is this communication that they find?
Give me into two. that
giving
caused
to
heartbreak
two.
between all three of them. See, he's...
Jealousy.
Oh my God, she may have been giving to two. He got jealous of another energy. She might have been giving to her job as a third party.
You got jealous of that job.
Or she
and
might
mine.
have been talking to someone on the phone. But it's jealousy.
Jealousy.
Jealousy breaks this, snaps this. That's what we're going to find out, is that he was so jealous of her.
Jealous of Gabby.
What is this wisdom? What will this communication mean to us?
What will this communication mean to us? We know.
And it's Storm and Norman.
Storm and Norman.
This communication is going to be about this Pisces energy.
About Gabby, Pisces energy.
And this cup. Making an offer.
Making an offer.
To give to two. And it broke his heart.
He got jealous of her.
What is this about? Explain this to me. Oh my gracious. Not working together. She didn't want to work with him anymore. She wanted done. It was over. And he wasn't
jealous of her power.
He was holding on with everything he had.
Y'all, when I say jealous of Gabby, it was her energy. Brian was spiritual. He knew. She had an inner peace. She could have the mental peace. But he didn't like that because he didn't have mental peace. He had mental illness. And he wanted her to feel the way he did so that he wasn't alone. But she was trying to keep her mental balance, her mental goals. She was still light in her heart. She still had hope. She still felt good about life. She still felt like she had dreams and aspirations. And he didn't want her to succeed. He did not. He wanted her kept down low on his narcissistic controlled level. If everybody online started loving everything she did, he would lose his control over her. And he's an energy vampire. She's his light. And he's jealous. She's born with the light. He doesn't have his own light. It's all dark where he is. So yes, jealous of a young girl.
She wanted done. She was going a different direction. And that hurt him. And he wasn't going to let this go. Oh, hell no, he wasn't. He tried to offer some phallic offer. But he was stuck as Chuck. Gretchen, what's the matter? Are you scared of the storm? All right, guys, trust. We're safe, baby. Let me see what we can trust here. What was going on here in the Taurus in your second house? The personal, financial, material world. What are we going to find out here as we go forward? What is this in the material world that we find out about? Thank you.
What is this in the material world that we find out about?
The seeds planted.
The seeds planted. The seeds planted, I believe, are the evidence that the parents plant at that reserve, the Carlton Reserve.
Seven of Pentacles is all over his reading. Divine timing, seeds planted.
Divine timing.
He might be gardening. He's going to be a gardener.
See, I keep talking about him as a gardener. Seeds planted can be evidence.
When its time is right, when the crop is right. Material. He's going to do that for a living.
They're going to find it when the time is right. Yeah, the first day that the Carlton Reserve is open for the public.
No. We got the pregnant empress. We got the pregnant empress with seeds planted again. Do you see the cards don't? They don't give up.
The cards don't give up.
So we have the seeds planted with the female.
And they're always
the
right.
empress is always a pregnant card. She gives birth. Now,
she gives birth to the Gabby Petito Foundation. Awareness to DV.
He outgrew the toxic
and the
cycle.
missing.
I keep getting fire.
I don't know why I kept getting fire other than
You keep getting
he
fire. I
has a
smell
huge amount of fire in his chart.
Liar, cheater, thiefer. He,
Fire, maybe Lake DeSoto, where they were doing s'mores, making s'mores.
Introspection.
Could have been campfire I smell. I don't know.
He's gonna take a big cup of self-love here. Try to make a run for it. We already know he's making a run for it. This is a different kind. This is a different way. This is planning to stage something that gives you a false narrative.
Planning to stage something that gives you a false narrative.
Which we've already kind of seen.
Which
Yeah. See, this is secrets.
Secrets.
Hidden in the moonlight with those two pillars.
Those two pillars now.
We're going to find something with two pillars.
Secrets hidden in the moonlight with the two pillars. We've got the Teton Mountains. We've already found Gabby. And the whole time I kept getting that hidden waterfall. Gabby kept showing me the hidden waterfall. She still is saying that is valid. We are missing her Apple Watch that tells you all of her vitals at the time. We are missing her phone. Is it possible that is where he disposed of things? Or did he throw it off inspirational point? But hidden waterfall kept coming up. So is evidence somewhere at that hidden waterfall. Makes me want to travel there and try to get back there.
Is hidden in perspective, your fifth house, your eternal child. He is hiding in somewhere where he may have been a child. I'm telling you, like, is there grandparents that have an estate?
He is hiding somewhere where he may have been as a child. Where is he? Lake DeSoto, the family campground, doing s'mores with the nieces and nephews, his sister Cassie, his mom, his dad, acting like nothing ever happened. And you know, did they even ask him? According to Cassie, where's your girlfriend that, well, no, they didn't.
Somewhere where there's mountains, possibly Montana, I don't know,
Northport.
Where his grandparents are. Yeah, chariot.
Car.
He's racing there. He's driving there.
He raced the van there.
Board, his first house.
To Northport.
He is traveling.
I'm saying north places. Now think about that, you guys, when you're reading tarot. I keep saying north. Maybe Oregon, maybe Montana, Northport, Florida.
Hold on, you guys. I gotta see what she needs. What's the matter, baby? Come here. Is your storm scaring, baby?
Yeah, during the recording, I have an actual storm going on around me with lightning and so forth. So Gretchen in the film is real nervous. She's sleeping right now.
There you go. Hopefully she doesn't come right back and go, no, that's not it. All right. I definitely feel like he's going to throw us a loop with a fake narrative where we're going to be like, oh, shit, no hope now. But that's not the truth. Don't fall for that. Because he's planting seeds.
Can you completely block Obi, please? If they're doing something that their messages are having, just kick them out. They're probably a bot.
About another car. What about this car? Show me this moon. Victory. Victory. 6 of Wands over the moon. Over Pisces. He wants to be victorious over Gabby. He wants to win at all costs. He's still in this battle.
Thank you, Ramiro.
Yeah, there's communication. There is communication that they're going to find.
Yeah, he's not in Northport now.
What is this letter? Yeah, somebody from the past. An energy about the past.
An energy about the past. What he did to Gabby.
All right, let's see what about this car. Where you going, Bri? Where you going? He's doing it on the floor trying to hide it, but I see ya. Where you going? Are you shitting me? Fool. Just grabbing my backpack and going for a walk. I'm going to jump off this little cliff right here.
Just grabbing my backpack, going on a walk. might jump off this cliff right here. I'm just grabbing my backpack, going for a walk. This is literally weeks before we find out what really happened, where he supposedly went on this backpack walk. Weeks later. So, I mean, that's legitimately what. For people to say I make this up, it always kills me.
Little dog is like,
can't make the truth up.
Can I go too? Can I go too?
The loyal dog. Always by Brian's side. Even after death.
And he's going on a new beginning.
If you believe he's dead.
You driving a car off the cliff, Brian? What the hell?
Car.
What are you doing off the cliff there?
Remember, that was Mama driving the car.
What's this new beginning? Feeling left out in the cold. You're going to the cold. I'm telling you, where there's mountains and there's cold.
I do believe he did that afterwards.
That's snow on the ground, being left out in the cold. Are you going to Montana?
I think he went to Montana, and I think he went to Missoula, Montana for a while.
Yeah.
And then I think he left.
His energy is. Yeah, because he needs to get out of his head. He's in that nightmare stage where there went the lights flickering. Nightmare stage, lights are flickering.
Lights were flickering that night because of the storm, probably too.
There's no doubt in my mind. He is in his head going north. He's hiding. Cleansing, what do we got here? Working on oneself to get out. Look at that, Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords. Can't get away from it. Asking for strength to get the Empress in reverse. He damn sure does know what happened. And he's stuck like Chuck.
I believe that Brian to this day is in a vineyard growing fine vineyard grapes for his family's business, living off the earth organically. He could be somewhere in Mexico. He could be in Italy. I really, honestly, strongly, I always got the green, white, and red flag. I would get the boot, the leg, and all the readings, which Italy is the boot. His family is in the juice business. I believe Brian Laundrie is living in Italy now. I believe he left Fort DeSoto, North Fort, and I believe he went up north for a time being, let things cool off. And then I think when he could make his break after they found his bones, and they were no longer watching for him, he was then safe to travel. I believe he left up north where there's snow, cold, and all that great gravy stuff. And I think he went and flew out of the country under a different name. Possibly Ryan, what did I say that name was? Ryan Leisman? Something like that. Ryan something. I believe he has an ulterior name, and I believe he lives in Italy. That's what I feel.
About this 10 of Pentacles. He wants happiness. He wants to find a place where he feels okay. And he's going to try to figure it out. What's this fake narrative you're going to feed?
What is this fake narrative you're going to feed?
In and out energy. Protection. He doesn't want me to know.
He protected the answer.
He don't want me to know that. He's got protection up around him. Show me. Okay. Here's the outcome for this reading. Is a decision gets made.
A decision gets
about
made.
This King of Cups. Now when you look at that, that's scorpionic energy, Libra.
About Brian.
It's about this decision of what to do in his life. Trying to get his emotions grounded and buried. Burying them emotions. That's what the King of Cups does, is bury emotions. And try to balance out this whole swift reaction.
Swift reaction.
He's going to fake his own death.
He's going to fake his own death.
That's my late to rest card. The divine has it. He either fakes it or he does it.
He either fakes it or he does it.
The false narrative was,
but I asked what the false narrative is, and I get faking death.
Till death do us part, I just heard. He's going to leave some sort of letter about what really happened, but it's not.
He's going to leave some sort of a letter about what really happened, but it's not. 2 days after Gabby's body is found, I'm telling y'all this. Now, we're 4 months down the road, and we find out 2 days ago this came to fruition.
He's going to fake his damn death so people quit looking for him or something.
He's going to fake his damn death so people quit looking for him or something.
Show me the real narrative right here in the middle about this liar, cheater, thief that I don't trust.
Show me the real narrative.
Liar, cheater, thief, real narrative.
The real narrative.
Page of Swords, not sorry for what you really did.
Not sorry for what
Just
you really did.
Nobody to watch now, huh? Trying not to be seen.
Trying not to be seen.
You're going for your wish fulfillment. What's your
going
wish
for
fulfillment?
your wish fulfillment.
Traveling to a much better place, an island.
An island.
You going overseas?
Going overseas?
You're going to travel over water to get to work.
You're going to travel over water to get to work.
And try to master something. What are you going to be
and
doing?
master something.
Where are you? Where are you going? Where are you going, Rai? Or Bri? In divine timing.
Divine timing.
Possibly around children.
Around
That's
children?
a scary thought. Archangel Michael's mixing cups. Show me what this means. What do you mean? He's going to go be single and plant seeds.
He's going to go be single and plant seeds. And I have said, right there I said, Archangel Michael mixing cups. Archangel Michael on the Temperance card has 2 cups that are wine goblets. And he's pouring one into the other. Italy.
Because he's a wounded warrior. See, the seeds are sprouting. The wands are sprouting.
The wands are sprouting. The seeds are sprouting. When you do a vineyard, you've got all those poles lined up so that the vines can climb.
Cups in reverse. Not working together. He's not going to work with me. He's protecting this new beginning. He does not want me to see it. All right. Okay. But I'm not going to believe you when we get this message about your death.
I'm not going to believe you when we get this message about your death, because I can see that you got plans behind that.
False narrative.
You're going to try to pull over everybody's eyes. Not going to cut it, little man.
Possibly you leaving this little note for everybody so that... Oh,
leaving a little note for everybody so that we're like, oh.
And then we all feel bad.
And then we feel bad.
Narcissistic bullshit.
What narcissistic bullshit? I call it.
Narcissistic bullshit. He's going to try to make everybody feel bad for him.
Yep.
He really is. Let me see what you got planned. Let's use this deck. Gabby said this deck.
I don't know what
Which
deck
one,
it is.
Gabby? Okay.
Oh.
Gabby, show me what he's got planned, please. Thank you.
Show me what he's got planned, Gabby.
What's this plan? Show me the plan, not the real part. This plan. This master manipulator in reverse.
What's his plan? Not the real story, the plan.
I can't take that many. I can't do that. Okay. Faceless ghosts and the haunted girl, ghost people. The plan.
Ghost people is the plan. Ghost people.
But he is gone.
That he is gone. That's the plan.
What's the real news here?
What's the real story?
What's the authentic truth here?
Authentic truth.
Show me that.
Let's see that.
Show me about the authentic truth. Ghosts of the past returns for a time. So see, he can still return. Fairy of the green world.
Fairy
the natural
of the
world
green
needs
world.
you. He's gonna go plant plants.
Gonna go plant plants.
Go become a gardener.
Become a gardener.
44. Wasn't that one of my numbers? I can't remember now. I wrote it down.
Remember, we got 222. Then we got 333. Now we're
I thought
getting
about it
4,
today. I got
4.
333 and 222. Well, 444 or 44 on the table. Show me where. Give me a clue where he's going to be planting.
You guys can
Storm
ask.
angel.
Okay, whoa. Wouldn't he need a tax card? I just saw that fly by. I can see some of it, you guys, if it's short. Do you not understand what Masons are and who they are? We don't need to try to understand how someone could create a whole new identity. There's power behind the Laundries, I assure you. That's all I got to say.
Collision of belief styles, attitudes, and energies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you're competing with me. Brian don't want us to do this. He's competing. Can you help me, Gabby? Strengthen this reading, please. Thank you. Grumpy red fiery. Grumpy red berry. Be your true self. That's what Gabby's telling him. Get it out there. Be real, dude. Be your true self.
No fake shit.
The other reading for her.
That's what her glasses say that in the
Hold on, Gretch. I can't
thumbnail.
compete you right now, baby. Oh, what's this? Are you kidding me?
I'm on a live.
Mend
I won't be long, sweetheart.
Healing from heartache. She's healing. She's healing. Thank you, Gabby. I'm going to go help Gretchen up and then I'll come get our blessing cards. Who yelled blessings? Hold on. I'll take you. Up we go. That girl is wearing me out. She's like a little baby girl now that her sister's gone. She constantly needs to be doted on. Before her sister took up more time. So now she's like, my turn. Yes. I hear you. Bless.
It's such a mess today, but whatever.
Hold on. Give me the juice. I just heard Gabby said, let me share the juice.
At this point, no one knew that Brian's family owned a juice business. And Gabby just said, give me the juice. Give me the squeeze. Give me the juice.
Something she used to say, or she liked drinking juice. I couldn't tell you.
I didn't know if she liked drinking juice or what.
All right.
And she worked at that business.
Gabby said she wants to
as a nutritionist.
Share what's going on.
It was a juice business.
A lot of communication. 7 of Pentacle about planting seeds. Planting seeds too. Planting literal seeds. Gardening.
Or planting evidence.
Eight of Pentacle, the key. The key. She got the golden key of freedom.
She did get the golden key.
That's what 33 means. She's no longer caged by this.
True.
Energy is what 33 means.
True.
She has the golden key.
But the golden key has to do with Masons.
Well, the rose is free now. Gabby says, I got the golden key. On the other hand, she says, he's still playing the social puppet. Remember, he's really a puppet master. And he's very different.
And remember how he was manipulating later all the social media? The social puppet master? That's why Gabby called him that, I suppose.
He played a game.
That's
what she says. He was playing a game. Very dangerous game.
Very dangerous game.
Karmic game, and I got the rest of the
karmic
story.
Game.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, Lord. See all his faces? The sun and the moon. He's got a mouth here, a nose here, nose here, nose here. Look at all his faces. What is this? Where'd this come from? Oh, same deck. I got such a mess. Gabby keeps showing us that rainbow over and over.
Gabby keeps showing us that rainbow.
Before it even was
And
shown,
remember, the rainbow pointed right to where she was, and we had gotten the rainbow all the way till the day before.
For her loved ones to
That
know.
was so beautiful. I
Gabby's
was
whole.
bawling so hard when I saw the picture of the rainbow. It's why I used it. That is the actual photograph that was taken. It's a double rainbow, by the way, where they found Gabby. It led right to her.
28 is a closed cycle.
They called it a miracle.
She's closed the cycle. She's now drinking a self-cup of love.
And we kept getting the miracle cards right up till she was found, too.
She gets it now. Aw.
Just such a blessing now to be able to look back and see the story in full picture and understand the cards so that we better our reading as we go forward.
She might have been on life path too. I'm not sure her life path. I'd have to check. But she's in a very content place where the angels are. See the angels? Let's get blessings on this, shall we? All right, thank you, Gabby, for ending his reading that he won't finish and has blocked. I appreciate it. People say, how can you block? Oh, see, wake up call, tsunami.
Tsunami.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
And it did.
It's this
when he was found
of the story.
See? Like, an explosion of the story.
Media tsunami.
Media tsunami.
It's about to blow. We're at the calm before the storm.
We're at the calm before the storm.
Hang
on to your socks. That's what I'm saying.
This time it was my right ear, which is weird because it's always my left. Okay, ancient healing shaman. Okay. So there is some healing coming in. Understanding things.
Yeah, I feel Brian's in Italy. There's no doubt in my mind. I got it. You can go back and watch all the readings. I kept getting the green, white, red flag, the boot. I kept getting wine, planting seeds, having a mule, working vineyards, kids running around with those hats. I truly do. I truly believe he's in Italy.
It's going to purify things.
Excuse me.
Some cleaning. Look at the water. And shaman I always see as a water energy too.
I'm saying that something's going to be found in water, which Brian.
Right, Gabby? Show me this window change. What happens? He's doing ceremonies. I get it. He's talking through music. Or he was talking through music. He's doing spells. He is definitely doing spells. Spells of protection on himself.
Yep. I really do believe he did spells and still does.
Interesting.
That's how come,
Let's see what we get next.
like, you have that many people that can't find his remains or notebook, but Mom and Dad can.
Waterfall, no matter what. Aww. It's rainbow blessings. That rainbow. She keeps showing me that rainbow. It's going to be illuminated.
It's going to be illuminated.
And it will bring in healing.
And it will bring in healing.
She will share.
She will share.
Gaia will bring in nurturing care. The truth will come out.
The truth will come out.
Show me this liar, cheater, thief, what he's doing. He's going in the woods to emerge.
He's going into the woods to emerge.
He's emerging into nature.
He's emerging into nature.
Dragonfly is short-lived. It usually lives 2 years.
The dragonfly is short-lived. It lives 2 years. You could see it as 2 days.
Autumn equinox release.
Release.
Isn't that the 22nd of September?
22nd of September.
And I started the reading off with 22.
And yeah.
I could be wrong on the date, but I think it's the 22nd. And let's get some for down here. We'll get 2 down here. And thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Gabby, so very much. We got 2. I told you, green man's energy.
Green
cloud
man's energy.
Shape-shifting. He's going to shape-shift into nature.
Shape-shift into nature.
Gone.
Poof, gone. Can't make it up.
I love you guys. I do. You know, I've heard heard some people make some comments about I failed because I said something about the Yellowstone Park. I went from the Yellowstone Park, if you watch that video, right to Jenny Lake, right to.
Anyway, we won't get into all that. You can go watch it in its full entirety. I will get both earlier video and this video all updated for us with links and clicks. The Gabby Petito Foundation will also be a listed link if you would like to put any donations there towards the missing and DV awareness. That is a great place for this weekend. I hope that that is something you'll consider. I want to thank all of you, whether you're brand new to our channel or you're my 1111 family, for staying with me in our review. I learned a great deal. There's a whole playlist of many, many, many videos that blow my mind. Like the one where I go into Olivia and the cup, and then it's like, I don't know, maybe 5 days later, Olivia is the one that finds Gabby Petito's cup. So when I see a name, and it's not always something that I mean to say, or it comes into the reading, a lot of the times it's foretelling something that may not come out for months, like this letter under lock and key that told exactly what Brian had done to Gabby. And I speak of that letter during my first reading, 4 days before they find Gabby. I learned a great deal. I want to say thank you to Gabby. She does continue to be a spirit guide of mine personally for the missing children. It is her lifelong goal was her lifelong goal to affect the world in a very positive way. And she has succeeded beyond expectation, and in a shorter amount of time than most of us have. So I want to say thank you to everyone. I send all of my love out to the Petito family, and just know that, she never leaves you. She never did. She's with you in your heart. So with that, I love you all to the moon and back. God bless you, and let it be.